The University of Texas is really well known for being a competitive yet very collaborative school.
Half of MBA is what you're going to learn in the classroom. In my opinion, the other half is who you're going to meet while you're there and the network you're going to be able to build.
I think the study teams is an integral part of the McCombs MBA. It's a bunch of diverse people with different experiences, different backgrounds, and we all get to draw on each other.
So we have all kinds of people in the class. We have lawyers, we have teachers. So as an international, I really have to open to all kinds of differences.
While people are competitive and people are here to get their education, they are helpful. It's that sense of community. It's that everybody wants to get ahead, but together.
The students at McCombs School of Business are scary smart. They're ambitious, they're flexible, they're very concerned about their careers, but also the success of their colleagues and everybody associated with UT.
I never felt so much like I could do anything. You do the core classes, you get this foundation, and then you take it from there.
People expect a lot from you. So you really have to step out your comfort zone and challenge yourself to achieve the academics.
You have to be really motivated, but if you are, it's just the possibilities are endless.
Well, McCombs is a great business school. Our academic programs are first rate. Our faculty, combined with the best students in the world, make for some of the best academic programming one could possibly imagine.
The great thing about McCombs is their faculty. They're really dedicated to the success of their students, and you can really see that.
They do a very good job of challenging you, making you think outside of the box and think outside of your comfort zone. The learning environment is very intense, but in a good way. It is more of a safe zone where you can try out new ideas, express things that you're thinking, and actually get the direct feedback from both the faculty and the students in the classroom.
The faculty here are very accessible. They're always willing to help.
I mean, they get involved in your lives, not just within their class, but outside of the classroom.
It's not uncommon for students to call a professor to get their thoughts on something they're working on, or even get their thoughts in terms of career alternatives and paths beyond the immediate career after the MBA program.
The Plus program offers opportunities for students to become better leaders. Students get to work on live projects with companies. So it's essentially a micro consulting project. Everything from renewable energy to social media, all the way down to startup nonprofits who want to help develop their business plan.
And I especially came to UT because of the investment fund.
It's an organization that the school started about 10 years ago to really help individuals that want to get into the asset management world. We manage about $12 million of money. It's entirely detached from the school. So we're a private company.
We do research, decide on what stocks to invest in, pitch to advisors, and pitch to faculty members, and then we manage the portfolio actively.
If you want to get in that business, it's an excellent opportunity to really get some real-world experience before you go work for an actual company.
Well, Venture Fellows was something that I was very interested in participating in prior to coming here. All the students get together and we meet with either someone from one of the local VC firms, private equity, early stage investors, or even entrepreneurs. Every single student is an intern at one of those same firms.
It's fun to go to work, and even though you're in school, to then go into an office and see, people who have MBAs and are 10, 15 years later still using the skills, and they love to talk about what are you learning in class, and so that's really fun, that interaction.
And it's a great way to kind of do the yin to the yang of the very intellectual classwork and just living in the student world and actually working out in the community and getting to know some more people who are doing it here in Austin.
Marketing Fellows is a great way to learn more about marketing beyond the typical classroom experience. A lot of us came from various industries, a lot of us even from different backgrounds, be it engineering, be it advertising, of course marketing, or even starting small startups. So when you have that wide of an interest and that wide of the talent pool, you can imagine that the color of the conversation is fairly different because we're each able to approach problems and even bring ideas from a different perspective.
I was fortunate enough to go to China on a global trip with John Doggett. The scale of China is just so immense, and it's just this thriving center that's just so busy and producing so much, and it's just this economic force, and this great place, and you get to see all these amazing things that you never would expect to see. And when else do you have an opportunity to go to China with 30 really amazing people and one really talented professor, and have this unbridled access to businesses and cultural experiences and that you would never find anywhere else.
What's there not to like about Austin? It feels like a town that's much smaller than it actually is. Really nice people, lots to do outside.
I really didn't expect, the green, the trees, how lush it is, all the activities that are here. There's hiking, there are the rivers, there's kayaking. I didn't expect that life here in Texas.
This is a very lively city. You got people from very different backgrounds. I mean, from every corner of the world in this city. So it's very dynamic. It's totally different than what I expected. And it's a good surprise though.
It's a mid-sized city, but it provides everything that a big city, and even more, just because the culture and the environment here is so relaxed that it makes you feel right at home even when you're not.
It's great from a business perspective because I'm very interested in the entrepreneurial side of the world, and Austin's such a great community for that. It has a huge amount of venture capitalists here, a huge amount of entrepreneurs, and just a great community where you can thrive in that environment.
Austin is a very vibrant business community. It's entrepreneurial and innovative by nature. It sits in one of the most progressive and economically successful states in the Union.
It's a tech-savvy, entrepreneurial, globally focused place.
I think people say it's an idea city, and I really feel that. There's this real kind of intellectual vitality that I just had never experienced before.
You can't beat Austin. It's a good place to be.